right, so we've got the seated good morning, which is one of our favorite lower back strengthening drills and rehab drills because of its ability to help create tension through the midline and resist flexion of the spine. So the most common reasons people get injured through their lower back is because we're so used to flexing of the spine and we just end up giving up, and our body, the last resort is our vertebrae start to take the impact. So if we can develop the strength through our QL, our erectors and our midline, we're obviously going to have a much better time anytime we're going into a flex position. So the seated good morning, the reason why it's such a good drill is it allows us to get deep into a flex position, which is universal for most sports. So we're going to walk you through exactly how you can set this up. Your feet should be in front of your kneecaps, and you want to drive your kneecaps out to create active range through the glutes and the adductors, and then we're going to tighten up through our midline, getting our lats active, and then we're gonna flex forward, but trying to maintain a neutral spine. So it's almost like we're trying to lead with our belly button. So what you can do, Brady's got a 20 kilo bar here. It's not gonna be too much for most people, but what it does allow is it allows you to get deeper into that stretch because it's gonna be a loaded and strength through range drill. So the idea would be to end up eventually getting body weight on the bar for 10 reps, but obviously we want you to start light, work through the full range of motion first before worrying about intensity. Likewise, we can make this a little bit easier. Say if Brady didn't have the full range of motion, we could put ab mats or something to aim for, so he's got a strength marker and a range marker that he can then progressively overload as he gets more range and more strength through that range. So one of the most common problems we see with this one is people just allowing themselves to fully flex, so they're trying to get that range by leaning forward with their head. So like I mentioned before, we actually want to try and reach with our belly button or at least our sternum to fight gravity and really focus on keeping that neutral spine.